All right, I got the Liquid Force Unity here. This is the Unity AERO core, which is a little bit different than your standard Unity. What you're gonna notice on this board first and foremost, that it is significantly lighter than your standard Unity. One of the ways that we shave the weight off is by using our AERO core technology, which is actually a precision CNC cut core. And then the other thing that we do specifically on the Unity is we make this space frame. So we remove as much material around this board as we absolutely can to make it as thin and light as possible. And by removing the material specifically in the tip and the tail, it's gonna make this board spin a lot faster because you're gonna lighten the swing weight on it. And then whenever you lighten up a board, obviously you need to reinforce it a little bit. So by having this space frame in here, this creates a stiffer top deck. And then we go one step further and we actually carbon tape this from tip to tail, top to bottom. So this is a very rigid board top to bottom while being one of the lightest boards on the market. Specifically in the tip and the tail, you really feel this when it comes around and swings. The way the board is actually built, this is a continuous rocker board, very aggressive continuous rocker. So you're gonna find that this board not only pops up, but it tends to project itself out a little bit further in the wake too, which is gonna help you go really, really big. When you go really big like that and you land in the flats, you're gonna want a board that lands soft. So we got a pretty aggressive concave here in the belly, which is gonna help break up the water as you come down. It's not gonna feel like the board's clapping on the water. We also do pretty mellow rail chines on this, which is gonna keep the board going straight, but still give you the ability to kind of fudge some of those landings as you come down in the flats. And then we have very aggressive, very thin, kind of catch-free fins on here, which are moved in off the tail just a little bit. So it's gonna provide a ton of speed and a ton of drive up the wake, but then you're gonna be able to release just a little bit early because you have just a little bit of material between the fins and the tail of the board, which is gonna help this thing really release and spin early off the wake. This is Sam Brown's Pro model. He's absolutely killing it on this board. It's one of my favorite graphics for this year, and I just love this board all the way around. Check it out at your local pro shop or check it out at liquidforce.com.